Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. The Knights will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this.
Let's go, Devils.
We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just
come on, Mac, let's go, buddy.
Great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere.
Attaboy, Mac.
And what makes them really unique.
Attaboy.
Very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can catch the football as well. So, no.
Oh, he's got some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Sweet cut there. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Sun Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks, it's Hamilton. The ball is down.
I definitely want to find Hamilton more. Also want to find...
the 15, first and 10 from the 14. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's all the way down to the 3, showed it all on that run. And the Sun Devils trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop him
Right on the out.
Second and goal. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to barrel in. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job.
4 on the right. 4 on the right.
The defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on third down to get the touchdown.
He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8.
How about that for a mess? You march down the field, you score a touchdown on the opening drive of the game, and you go for 2, and it all is gravy. 8-0 early.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
Gotta stop the run.
The Knights offense will go to work.
Last year we were brilliant at stopping. This year we just are a bend but don't break defense.
He just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways.
Way to hunt that. Way to hunt that. Way to hunt that.
that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That would be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play action game.
Good job, Swift. Good job, Swift.
Maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number one.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw.
Class got beat.
He's at touchdown Knights. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense working from the pistol. Tight end now in motion. On the ground, it's Fry. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They finally get to it, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the
Austin
play.
couldn't even bring his cousin or whoever that tight end. It's the Oregon.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He gets there. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead now stands at 9. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, give on the inside. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. They get it.
There we go. There we go, McHale.
The sack at the 20. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Oh, to throw that one in there. There he goes to the right.
All right, Plasmin.
Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. And with the extra point, every little bit counts.
We're going to have to play over the top.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is to be won, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Falk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over.
Looking downfield on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
They're up by 7 over Wyoming. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Breaks into the open. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. On the run, it's Pride. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Johnston. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Max back in, baby.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. Bought a little time, lets it go. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Now he's gonna break the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Here comes the two-point try. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No.
He's in there for the 2, and now the lead stands at 10. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Finds his big tight end. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire play.
Here's 85.
It makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Quarterback on the keeper. Running into the open space. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. off play action. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Avoids pressure. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds.
The defense is bad.
Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Got it in the middle. It's Fry. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set
It's
of
a
downs.
go situation, single eye.
Wants to go up top on first down.
I don't think you got a beat.
Let it go. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. I don't think that's the
Oh
way they drew it up.
no.
Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Using his legs to buy some time. Rolling, throwing, looking.
Fry!
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Hold it. Yeah.
First one's on its way, and the leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Lee. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick timeout by the defense there.
I thought we had a personnel mismatch there.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
You're dropping
up on 2nd and a long way to go.
everything.
Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job.
Dropping all the balls.
Guys, they got
Gotta go to Molson over the middle here. He's the only guy.
But now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
Yes.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I think they're only going to sticks.
Now the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that.
Got to pump it up.
Late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Joyner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Hamilton. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. He's looking to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
15.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to plow on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered in half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. It's a draw. Just ran him over. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. To the air on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That should be the final play of the 1st half. And on 2nd down, are they going to line up for a field goal here? He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. That's the end of the 2nd quarter.
We've got to run the ball better.
And our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring run.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Knights line up to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's got some room in under the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the route is on. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bringing the heat. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Let's go back.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hamilton.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Caught behind the line. It's Fry. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, going to the air. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. They go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Hauls it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Second and goal for the offense. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Sends it downfield. Got it inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Out of the gun, the inside give. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Hamilton. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff to the single running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Arizona State.
One more play to pad the stats. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.